Modern Multi-Tenor Techniques and Solos is both a method book and a solo book. There's a complete section in the beginning that goes from very basic playing areas, grip, very basic fundamental approach to getting around the drums, through rudiment applications, crossovers and sweeps, and then includes 16 contemporary solos for tenors. In the 16 solos, they progress from very easy to extremely advanced. We have 2 PAS individual winner solos that are also included as a bonus to this book. Some of the vision that I had for this book years ago was that there was no resource at the time for tenor players. Many of the students and the teachers throughout the country were teaching by rote and were just passing on concepts as the tenors evolved from quads to quints to even 6 drums. So my hope was that I would begin to formulate a method, a methodology, a process for beginning tenor players to start from scratch and to move through the book learning basic exercises, learning how to incorporate rudiments around the drums, and also to develop great sound quality when incorporating sweeps and crossovers. Additionally, when designing this book, I wanted to be sure that the information was not only current, but that on a national scale, that the information was available to students and was accurate for East Coast, West Coast, and the Midwest. So we put together an advisory board as we put this book together. We have Scott Johnson, who represents the West Coast, Paul Rennick, who is our representative for Midwest, and Tom Ungst for East Coast. At the time when this book was put together, sometimes there was a difference in interpretation between West Coast interp and East Coast interp. So I wanted to make sure all the bases were covered for whether a student was in California learning tenors or in Indiana or New York, that there was going to be a common agreement as to what the process would be to learn tenors. Scott and Paul and Tom were instrumental in making sure that the material was current and up to date, and they helped proof the material so that we all had this group vision of what this book should be, and they were gracious enough to be involved in this project. We have several leading authorities in marching percussion that have contributed solos to this book. Whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced, this book is a great resource. I feel like students can utilize it as well as teachers. I hope you'll enjoy Modern Multi-Tenor Techniques and Solos.